So I was on Twitter sometime around last night, and I was just checking it to see what everybody was up to, and I got some pretty disturbing news. And it was about this commentator named yoteslaya. Now, I didn't really know this guy, but I have felt like I've watched some of his videos or commentaries before. Some of you probably already know who I'm talking about. There's actually a few comments down in the comment section of my previous video uploaded, the World at War Deri's Zombies with my friend Rob. Some people were mentioning in the comment section that some guy named yoteslaya has recently passed away as of this week. And as this video gets uploaded, this will be on Friday, and you guys will see this. Now, I wanted to talk about this because I felt like it needs to be talked about as a just to pay respect to the guy and his family, because from what I've heard, he died by supposedly he was drinking and driving, which I'll get into that in a moment. But he was supposedly drinking and driving out with a few of his friends, his buddies or whatever, just having a good time. And they got hit by a train, right? And I think all of them pretty much died. Maybe one survived. I'm not exactly for sure who I was in the vehicle. But yoteslaya died, and a few of his other friends, I believe. And of course, that's honestly easy to believe, seeing as a train hit them and all that. And when I first read that, I almost didn't want to believe it, because I don't know who yoteslaya is, and I just assumed it was just people starting rumors or whatever, because people say that a lot on the social media sites and YouTube and so forth. When a YouTuber doesn't upload in a while, they say like, oh, he died, or I don't know if it's necessarily a joke, but this was unfortunately no joke. The guy actually uploaded a video as of like one day before his death, so it's not like he hasn't been uploading in a while. So I mean, he's obviously was active on his channel, but that's beside the point. He actually seemed like a really nice guy. I went back and watched some of his other commentaries. A lot of other commentators were talking about this guy, and saying he was just he put out amazing content. He seemed like an all-around down-to-earth and nice guy. And it got me thinking, I mean, I don't know exactly how old this guy was, but I guarantee you he couldn't have been any older than 30 years old. He was probably around that, maybe. I'm not exactly for sure. Some of you may know, but the guy probably was not that old. He definitely, seemed like a younger guy. But yeah, I think he had a wife and 2 kids probably, it seemed like. And just to think about that, just try and put yourself in his position to think what all he gave up, what all he lost. And it makes you think. It really does. Like, I've done commentaries like this before, for instance, where I talked about life's too short and you gotta treat every day like it could be your last day, because tomorrow isn't promised. And that's definitely very true. He probably didn't expect anything like that to have happened when he went out to party with his friends, but they said it took place around 2 in the morning, I believe. And Thunder actually put a video up about this where he was talking about nothing good ever happens after 12 in the morning, and because he's a first responder and firefighter, right? So obviously he knows a lot of what he's talking about. He sees all the terrible crashes and stuff these people get into, right? Now obviously I don't think he was a responder to this in particular scenario, but he knows pretty much what goes down during these times. And he said nothing good comes from a crash pretty much past 12 in the morning. And I could definitely probably agree, because a lot of the times, especially on holidays, there's drunk drivers out and there's people just not really giving a care in the world. A lot of the times it's probably really tired people as well. It can vary. But to touch back on the subject, what I was talking about with life being too short, you honestly have to make the best out of the little time that you have, because like I said, you don't know when you're gonna go. And it can be a scary thing if you think about it, but I try not to think about it too much. But I do try to treat everybody with as much respect as I can. I try and do right, and that's my goal in life, is to make people happy. And hopefully that'll make me happy in return, and hopefully I can get success from that. Not necessarily success money wise. I don't care about that. I like being happiness success wise, and I think that's one of the most important successes that you can be in the world, is satisfied happily, of course. If you're satisfied and with just life in general, then I think that's a success in itself. And it just it's a thing to think about. And it is really sad, and I'm not trying to get you guys down, because I know a lot of you are probably going to seem down, because I know a lot of people's been down the past few days about this. And Wicked Shrapnel was one of his closer friends, and I'm not sure if they met each other in person, but definitely the dude was pretty tore up about it. He definitely played with yoteslaya a lot. It seemed like he was in a lot of his videos, so obviously he's known the guy for quite some time now. And the poor dude, knowing that one of his best friends online, at least, died, I'd appreciate it if you go over to his channel and try to give him, some respect and stuff, along with going over to yoteslaya's channel and Wicked Shrapnel, both of them, and just showing them some care. And like I said, most of you's probably already heard this, and most of you's probably already done all the things that I've asked you to do, but I figured to do a video on it just to get the extra word out, just in case there's some people that do not know anything that is going on, because like I said, not everybody watches the same people. But I just felt like talking about it, guys. And this is exactly why I put up a zombies gameplay. I know it's kind of an older gameplay, and it's not necessarily the best, but like I said, it's just zombies, and it's kind of a tribute, the best to my quality anyways, of somewhat of what yoteslaya did. He was known for his zombies let's plays, and that's what I try to do. I tried to replicate that, just a quick little video. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Just keep that in the back of your mind and keep them in your thoughts. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. You guys, of course, have an awesome day, and stay safe out there.